Aggressive angle, but stopping anyone walking around towards the quad side. And here comes the play. Smokes towards the pip. Flashes to come round, and JDM knows he has to make something happen here. Can he hit the shot? Ooh. Indeed he can. He hits two, in fact. Takes down Taco. We'll see if he gets anything to work with here. It'd be a misplay from SK to give him even a shot. Surely the flashbang comes through. Not that Taco. There had to be something to work with, but there it is. JDM more than happy to take that first kill.
And immediately relays information as well to his teammates. Players, but he's only got Fallen with him, and he's got 8. AWP, however, toward the paint. JDM hoping to be baited in. This time Money is more in dire straits than it used to be. Taco, he thinks he's checked it. JDM, he checks it better. He may get more. 5-7 kill for 2 and an AK available. Better still though, Phelps comes back toward Banana. It's going to be over toward B. They have to head.
But JDM doesn't care. Takes down Fur.
Good shot, JDM, as he finds Fall, and they continue to round the corner. He goes to the box, but that brings Twist. Another rifle, or rather SMG, I should say, of Stanislaw into the picture. Nade. Small damage onto Taco as he sees it coming. Oh! Wrap around from Cold, gets shut down. JDM spots all facets. And he's got Taco falling out.
Aggressive again. I'm loving this from Liquid. It's the lack of respect down towards middle. And SK, they have no idea. The bomb's down at T-Stabs. Hello, Phelps! It's Nitro, and he takes the 5-on-4 once again. JDM watching towards second middle. I think he's got the frag. Bird does take him down, but the refrag comes in. Nice work, JDM.
Brilliant response to cover off his teammate, but he had to be careful not to get... Boiler, JDM! Give me the Jack Daniels and the money! He gets 2 as they walk out behind, 3 in the round, and Cold left lost once more.
Oh my God, I'm loving this from Liquid. What a performance they're putting on. They've turned up to play and to win.
Becomes occupied by an infestation of SK players, including Fallen, by the way, who's gone all the way around to Arch. And this is where JDM has been passive in catching them off. It's Nitro that's late on the rotation, so Fallen is ready for it, but JDM, Spawn rather, has the bomb with Phelps, and they can go any direction as soon as the Liege gets spotted.
Now, Fallen takes down a Liege. I say SK win the round, and there it is. Now we've got a real chance. 2-on-1 situation. Twist, the last player remaining. He's got the AK, Molotov, HE, but out of position. It's going to be a lot of time before he actually arrives at the B.
There, 5 HP, 1 bullet would do. Still has the USP, which is menacing. Cold 0 traded out. Gets 1 back immediately against Nitro. And from the grave, took down Fur. Go rotates back. They have to get the bomb from Banana, which means the plant can't come in fast enough. Puts it to a 2 versus 2, and Cold 0 is always a problem. So he catches JDM. He's got a chance. Goes for the reload, baits the shots further and further. Stanislaw gets pulled away from the site. Cold does it.
We'll see what this works out for them. Final commitment. Europeans, what have you got?
Ooh, baited. Nitro nearly gets sucked in by Phelps, but no response from Fur, and even though he's blind, he's absolutely got the kill. Onto the Fallen mistimes it. Horribly timed as Nitro rounds the corner. He does an incendiary in his hand. So too does Cold, but Cold is there to save. Actually take that back his teammate in Taco, and not only does he save him, he gets all 3 kills. So it neutralizes and equalizes in the favor of SK as they smoke him off. They'll try and Molotov, doesn't matter. He steps wide, looking for the ace, goes to the pistol, bomb is down, and Cold knows he controls the situation against JDM, who only has an op, and therefore he gets his ace. Timing off though, because when he swaps out to the nade, that's exactly when they do cross. Still he finds Nitro. Cold on the rifle. Last round was exceptional. This time it'll have to be the same on retake. Kits for all 3. So they can be composed and set their attack at the ready. Cold will start it. Tries to bait a few shots to see where they're hiding. M4 for Twist picked up, but he's only got 12 HP. Top of emo. JDM gets 1 on Taco, swings out. Elise follows up. It's an AWP now for Fallen on close angles. And yes, he's got the kit, but he needs to be even quicker. Good shot at least to Elise. Hard part is now he gets baited by the bomb in time.
Can't win this now. It's over. We'll get the kill potentially here, but it's deployed as well. SK, can they hold off?
Phelps boosted up. No smoke it is now, but it's got it above it cleanly as well. So he'll take JDM, drops the bomb, and they line up. He gets a second on a Liege in the same position. He knew where the bomb was. He just aimed at the same angle, knew that they would go for it, and as he wraps around, he gets Stan as well. Finally, a smoke goes down to allow Nitro the plant, but a 1 versus 4. AK picked up. Good start, but that gives away his position and Fallen. Got on top of his position already, and Cold goes down. Forget Taco, because if Cold goes down, Taco's in the open, and it's perfectly found by Twist. It is a set piece from Liquid, and it's finally going to yield them.
Definitely lost that fast-paced flair they had in the first half.
This kid's willing to give them this. Ooh, Fallen. He times this. They're going to be directly in front. Goes out. Down goes Twist. Can't quite fit fast enough to find Nitro. That opens up some access to B site because Phelps had rotated off early, relying on the anchor of the AWP. And he'll flash himself back in. Found by Nitro. It might still go Liquid's its way, but not if Fur can spray through the smoke. All this for the first map point. And to avoid death in map 1, Nitro certainly fighting for it, so is Elige. And it's Cold Zero fall last, Elige with the kill. Cold goes back at exactly the wrong time. Elige instead, however, does respond, and Twist has made his way into the pit. That becomes a problem for SK, solved by Fallen. Down to Elige and JDM, and overtime looms. As Elige gets closer and closer and knows there's two in the site, directly Fallen on the AWP finds a gap. JDM will go aggressive, but no further will he find any room. Fallen shuts it. They threw the Molotov staggered, but they didn't know that Fur was behind Nubox, and because that Molotov's now gone, they could both fall. If they were timed together, they may have actually forced SK out of position. The problem is now they're on the ground. It's Stan that has to run through. This time in the smoke, they'll find the kills they need to shut it down here and now, or the pressure will continue to compress because they've got problems if they go into a double overtime situation. Still a 2 versus 2. Hits on both. Nitro to find Phelps, all down to Cold Zero. 14 HP, but forget that because it is Cold Zero, and he is so good in these situations. He tries to get the shot out, he's gonna pitch it in. He's got Elige, low HP as he goes back in with the up, and that is why Cold is the best in the world. And we've got more rounds, your head set off. Just to wait, if he holds the angle, he has to play it off of a Twist. So the two Canadians to hold off. Nice long shaft cylinder that goes toward the B site. Twist pops back out, takes down Taco and Phelps, but he's got company. Good response from JDM to keep Twist alive.
Especially with this final round bye of the first half. I think that JDM towards the connector, but it looks like Fall is going to be dropped here by the MP9. We've got a chance here. Stannis saw the MP9 look for a second. He gets it. Quiet so far, but this could be his performance we've been waiting for.
Elige has to make contact, backs off. Taco inside of the B site. Has to push all the way back toward the water. The smoke's down, will isolate 2 players on the SK side, but 2 players too many because Cold still has vision, and vision is good enough for Cold if he gets through the gap of the smoke, which he pushes immediately and finds Twist. 2 straight pistols to SK.
50-50, no armor, no nades, and this is looking like it will be an SK finish. The logical conclusion, as we all said, getting into this one, sure. If Liquid have any chance in this series, they have to win Inferno. If they don't do that, we just thought it would be over. That'd be 2-0. But now we are going to see the third map, and that's where things would get very, very exciting once again. That's when we'll see this series take a little bit more of a turn than what we saw in the first map.
Ooh, good play from Cold. Farm up some cash early. Try and close the gap to Fur. Actually, he's done so. Fur's yet to get a kill this half. Not we're that far into it, to be fair, but Cold. He's gotten quite a few. In fact, he's up to 21 from 14. You do the math. Make that 7, Henry.
Nice.
Make that 8. Make that 9. This is just a matter of procedure at this point in time. Lurpus made a good tweet. Lurpus being the man that's in between Thorn and Paul on the desk. That Lurpus made a good tweet that it was, of course, Astralis is probably sitting by wondering what if they'd played Overpass yesterday rather than Cash.
Why did they veto that?
I don't know.
But they did, to be fair, they won Cash. So I think that's in Mirage that maybe they should have vetoed that instead.
Yeah,
right?
that's probably true. Yeah. Either way, it is a situation by which Liquid has struggled. They've got the opening kill, but then falls back as Fur goes down. It's Fallen.
If he goes down, that's round over.
Taco trying to find him, knows at least where he is. Can't get bullets to get detection the same way as Eyes have. Now they will. Taco takes Stan's head clean off, and Fur walks in from drop. One more player behind the rock. Didn't see it. Did Fur, and that is the rifle, the M4 for Nitro. So free kill for him, leaves him with good HP, which is very significant.
As well. Can be a little bit overzealous in this sort of position, but his teammates coming out towards middle now. It's a good flash from Nitro. Only got the MP9 though. That's damage. Can he get any frags? Apparently not. Fur takes him down.
The next to get up toward the site.
To make their final commitment once again up towards middle, and Fur, he comes from the drop down area. Stanislaus stuck in a horrible spot, but he's finding frags. Gets the double, looking for 3. Manages to pull it off as well. Heroic play from Stan. The bombs drop. 10 seconds remaining. That should surely be the round.
Frontside Stables always catches teams off. JDM gets Fur late to the B site.
This will be an ace split. Definitely Cold Zero needs to find some headshots here. There's the first and the second coming in as well. Great start by SK.
It's fast-paced as Nitro tries to swing back and compensate for the difference. Does get pulled down, but he's the last alive and
He's one of the world's best fraggers in CSGO. He's got an M4 in hand, but a lot of opposition in front of him. There's the first and a double. Can he find anything more? Surely not. taken down. It's Stan to sort of find the key frag there, but JDM, he'll chime in as well. 3-on-2 now.
Stan taps towards the vents. JDM gets the shot instead as he rotates around to try and get to. Smokes to go down, set wall. Phelps and Taco, Cold Zero as well, all close by. They'll be able to get aggressive. In fact, it's a deep wall. So that means on the statue, there's lots of vision. But Twist and Elige have better ideas as they wrap around the tree. And to make a precise incision bomb to go down.
Lose this. There's just not going to be enough left to try and win the game. Fast game commitment. It's the first frag in favor of Twist, but Cold Zero is fighting back. It's enough so far with 2 kills of the UMP.
Decent trades. Bomb still trying to work its way in. JDM goes down. Nitro with bomb will fall as well. 24 seconds. A lineup Elige nearly finds 2. And smartly Fallen backs away. If he goes down that early, it leaves Elige the entire site to work with, plus the bomb to recover. And they know that they don't need to do much. With the bomb down, time becomes the factor. And Elige will recover, but trying to play it. Fallen knew where the bomb was, fires into it. From Stan, he's inside position already at E-Box. Phelps is close enough, they can swing. Good find from Stan. Response from Taco is swift. Leaves a gun down that Cold is picked up.
Never going to be easy. The Eagles respond. We can see a flank from Fur coming in as well. He's towards long A. He's got behind them, but they're sticking together. Fallen has to find one. It doesn't happen. The flank could be in vain. The bomb will be planted. Cold Zero coming from the connector. Can he get anything done? Taking damage. Has to fall back, but here comes Fur. A chance to take down Elige. Takes him. And now looking for the double. Now we've got something to work with.
Twist at least burns Cold alive. That was one of the guns brought up, but the other 2 have picked up their own. And Twist, he knows the situation as Nitro's low on HP. He's caught the open. He's caught the open entirely. Taco gets Nitro. Fur on the flank makes it work, and from Pistols, SK get a 12th round.
Looking to make the grand final. Stan, he's feeding back. The double frag. The heroic play, but it might not be enough. Twist gets the refrag.
Cold couldn't swing fast enough. If you called out Stan, you better brag and believe in him now. What a round. He has 22 kills in the game, and Twist continues to wreak havoc. Late on the rotation, and later than Immortals, Fur's locked out like KNG. Fur will try his desperate best to try it back in the sight. Smokes down, bomb planted. Overtime may not matter now as Fur gets closer. He forced it with his CZ, but chances against 4 as they're completely surrounded are even less. They know he's behind the rock, and Elige will flank it.